Okay, let's see how this... Oh, hello all. This is Hook. Welcome back for some more Elder Scrolls Online. Let's have some fun. Some more side missions and whatnot. Oh, that's right. That's good for now. So is this going to be my third shard for a skill point? Yes, it is. It actually might be useful somewhere. What is Elder Dragon? Defense. This is probably one of the things that I need a team to do, since it doesn't say solo. Nah, this is one of those things I need a high level for. Or at least key. Ooh, chills, goosebumps. Okay. Yeah. What must be... Oh, here it is.
Khajiit defilers have ruined us. There is no hospitality here, stranger. Our village was attacked. Khajiit pirates. They're raiding our village, taking slaves and supplies. I gathered our survivors here, but I won't leave without Leovata. Cursed cats! And where were the Dark Elves? Their fleet is supposed to guard the coast. My mate and our spiritual leader. She was in the village when the pirates attacked. I'm just an old salt rice farmer outsider. I beg you, find her and bring her back. Leovata is a skilled mage, but she is still just one Saxhleel. Please, find her and bring her back safely. She guides us to live in peace and simplicity. She is the sun and rain that nourishes our small group. We came here to follow her teachings, to escape the violence of the world and live uncomplicated lives.
Why must I suffer so?
Why, Egg Brother? Why couldn't you be content to stay with us in this warm, fertile place? Oh,
Yeah, running back there.
I thought you were my Egg Brother, Seeks the Night. He led them to us. He hated that my mate was the village elder. He even gave the invaders our sacred relics. Such treachery in our own clutch. You are not Saxhleel. Why would you help us? Still, I should not refuse such an offer. The Khajiit stole our sacred stones, and their sorceress took our Hist branch. We brought it all the way back from Black Marsh when we settled here. Hurry! The Khajiit do not care about what they stole. They could damage the relics. Can you get them back before that happens? If you do, meet me at the large rocks to the north of the village.
They serve by choice. They serve the strong. They serve me. Dogs, filth. You anger a powerful enemy.
So you're max level and you don't morph anymore. I find that kind of sad though.
You think you can take a little branch from Marvar? Think again, clawless cur.
Something over there.
Move to flank!
tempted, but
have you found our stones and the branch? I'm glad my trust was well placed. To lose the Hist branch, that would have been too much tragedy for me. Seeks the Knight has caused me more than enough pain. How could he betray us to the pirate slavers? Is his heart really so full of hate? The Khajiit use chains and locks to bind the captured villagers. Find the key and set them free. It seems so simple when I say it, but I'm sure this river hides jagged rocks. It is beyond my abilities. Just a little advice. Start at that large tent. That's where I'd hide my key if I were a Khajiit. If you are not killed and left to the crabs, I will meet you at the meditation mound when you are finished. Watch for Seeks the Knight. He is like a vile mist that slips through the narrowest of cracks. Once free, they will hide in a marsh until the Khajiit are done looting our village. They're lazy creatures, easily distracted. They will grow bored and depart long before they can capture us again. Only the sacred stones and the Hist branch matter. Anything else they take is just a thing, unimportant and easily replaced. But the villagers, they cannot be replaced. Please, save them.
aye aye, Captain. Shut up, cat.
From the side! I'd almost given up hope.
When the new dawn rises, the Khajiit will leave the domain.
Be gone, outsider. This is not your affair. Arrogant dry-skin, meddling in the affairs of the Saxhalil. And you're an outsider fumbling around in events you don't understand. Leave this place before you do something you'll regret.
I've got to get out of here.
Sniveling, flea-bitten, mangy Khajiit. Those opportunistic, vile, simpering creatures are unworthy of the lives they possess.
You said for a lot of people.
I'm watching the pirates and letting my anger rise like the ocean at high tide. The Khajiit must pay for their attack on our village, but my courage hasn't yet reached the level of my anger. I demand vengeance. Burn their boats, kill the bastards, but most of all, get their wretched captain. I want Captain Sadir dead. He sleeps in his ship's rigging while we suffer. Ring the ship's warning bell to wake the cur. Here, use this torch to burn their boats. So you've met the Argonians of Silent Mire. Peaceful, meditative, calm, accepting. Well, not me. Our home was attacked. My friends killed. Of course I'm angry. Vengeance will make me feel better. So pile those cat corpses high.
Are you going to free me?
Please, help me to escape.
You persist in annoying me. You are as irritating as a martial eye. Why try to mend what is already broken beyond repair? You've spent too much time with miserable dark elves and stupid Nords. I'll not be baited by your taunts. I'm long gone from this place, fool. You're speaking to an echo. You cannot harm me any more than you can hurt your own shadow. And I will enjoy watching you fumble and fail. Go back to my sister and tell her of her thin-scaled mate's failure. Varazine was never worthy to lead the village. He couldn't stop me, and he was never worthy of my sister.
It's some right here.
Mike learned too late that ash pits are home to dark elf ancestors. He, Hopes they don't mind the rain.
Maybe.
Each one has his price. Mine is 10 gold.
Who has rung bell and woken Sadir? Who has made me fall from my high place?
You look a little blood-stained. Smells like Khajiiti blood. Smells like victory. Then perhaps you understand how delicious revenge can be. Every insult and every slight must be returned in kind. You honor us, friend. Take this, and kill any who may wrong you.
Oh, God, yes. Wait, no. Fuck.
Have you rescued the villagers captured by the Khajiit? He fears vengeance for all he's done, and he's right to be afraid. But he forgets the power of the Hist. I believe we can use the Hist to force him to return. Perhaps that is why he took the branch and gave it to the Khajiit in the first place. It's said a Saxhleel can sometimes be called home by the Hist. I'll give you the branch. Use it to mark the door to my brother's home. If it summons him, kill Seeks the Night. Kill my brother.
No! The Hist calls to me, pulls me back.
Nope, they're all gone.
You have returned. Is he... The traitor is dead. But that brings me no joy. I can only hope that Silent Mire will be left in peace once more. I'll return the branch to Lielvata. Take this, friend. It's not much, but it's what we can spare.
Oh no, my poor wasps. You startled me. I thought you were a Khajiit pirate. I couldn't just leave the wasps. I made a mixture that fooled them into thinking we're part of their hive. I thought they'd be wonderful guard creatures, but not so much. But I've got a new formula that should turn them into an angry army. Let's see, a half-dozen wasp gizzards. But then you would have to get to my hut on the shore to make the concoction. I left my alchemy journal there. When it's made, toss the mixture onto the tree outside my hut. That will rile the wasps up. I thought the wasps could be useful. I had some success with the process, as you can see by my sweet Chezzik here. But they are skittish creatures, especially when they reach their full size. I was saving these. They're rather tasty when roasted and seasoned properly. Since you're helping us, it would only be fair to give you what I have. My hut has everything you need. A calcinator, an alembic, a mortar, and all the essentials. My alchemy journal should also be there. Just follow the instructions and you'll be good to go. Don't worry, my journal contains all the details. I wrote everything down. Ever since that accident with the fire salts and ectoplasm, my memory has been a bit shaky. Or was it fire salts and fly amanita? I can never remember exactly.
Troll fat. 3.
What are you doing?
You're back, and you're not full of stinger holes. I heard their angry buzzing from here, and the yelps of the Khajiit. That's wonderful. You would make a good alchemy apprentice, but some other time. I've too much to do right now.
Yes, it's here. You know, we're up here. Lost my no longer to care about. Which is kind of nice, actually. That's all taken care of. If that's the case, let's...
Take pride in your work, I always say.
17. Oh. Sure.
Too little time.
One.
Why would Vox attack our own people in South 4? It's mad.
No, not worth it. But I failed on 90% before. No, not gonna risk it.
Come, do your trading here.
Finest merchandise around.
I wonder if it's time for me to go to the stables.
If you're looking for the Bank of Mournhold, you've come to the right.
Not enough. Actually, I might have room to get more bank slots.
So who's this, walking into the fortress? Hold there. Visitors to Taldaic Fortress must adhere to protocol. We have very strict rules here. You should immediately report to General Gavrin Redoran at Taldaic Keep on the far side of the compound. A word of advice? The General has been somewhat erratic lately. Don't ask him too many questions. Let's just say he's been somewhat unpredictable, and he sees spies around every corner. You don't want to get him angry, trust me. I can't take much more of this abuse.
You hear about Master Celos? Poor bastard got into his sleep. They're still looking for the guy that did it. Just goes to show that no one is safe, I guess.
Beatings, extortion, taking whatever they damn well please. Someone should stand up to those thugs. Shh, not so loud. You're gonna get me in trouble. The Sentinels have sent more than a few soldiers to the healers for less. Besides, you're a stranger here. You shouldn't get involved.
Yep.
Well, the Sentinels certainly wouldn't expect you to challenge them. But they're a mean bunch. And deadly. Look, if you're determined to get involved, have a chat with Commander Talden in the training yard. He's their superior. Don't risk your neck on my account.
If I have to fix it myself, you'll end up pulling it.
What can I do for you? Let me guess. You've been talking to Fervin. A decent cook, but doesn't have the sense Azura gave a sheep. He should learn to leave well enough alone. Just walk... It's not up to me. General Gavrin made them enforcers. That gives them the authority to do whatever they want. If I so much as mention it, I'm as good as dead. Sorry, but I'm not sticking my head through that particular noose. You could try. The Sentinels are all about power through intimidation. The only way to stop them is to beat them at their own game. Challenge their fiercest warriors to face you in combat. Defeat them, and you break their hold on the camp.
Shut up, cat.
What do you want? Another fool with a death wish. But for the sport of it, why don't you make the first strike? If it doesn't kill me, I'll finish you off quick. You don't look so tough.
Enough! I surrender!
I don't think I received your tribute today. Pay up.
Another fool with a death wish. But for the sport of it, why don't you make... You don't look so tough.
Enough. I surrender.
Yes, outsider? I was hoping for more of a challenge. Since you don't look so tough, I'll let you have the first strike. You don't look so tough. Victory is yours. I submit.
I don't believe it. I thought the Sentinels would make mincemeat out of you. Ha! You surprised us all. Especially the Sentinels. I'd say their bullying days are over. Well played.
Nothing here? Okay, if there's nothing here.
Serving the needs of...
Nice. Jets. Why it keeps going down on my end.
Don't be foolish, Captain. Boredom is the only danger these soldiers face.
General, we must enforce protocol. If...
Enough. Not another word about protocol, Captain. Remember your place. Don't just stand there with your mouth open. You're attracting flies. Speak! No matter how often I punish them, some of these soldiers must adhere to rules and regulations. Where's the fun in that, I ask you? Since you're here, I think we have a Nord spy in the fort. Expose this spy and I'll make you a captain.
Considering I am a Nord.
That's what makes this spy so dangerous. And never question my orders again. Never! Go expose Ragnar Stormcrag for the spy she is. I command it! Now get out of here, both of you. I have things to do.
You there! Hold a moment! What fresh madness has the General come up with today, hm? Well, that's a new one. I've been the General's bodyguard for nearly a decade. If I was plotting against him, I think I'd have made my move by now. I'm risking my neck telling you this, but I don't know what else to do. I think the General's gone mad. One moment he sees traitors everywhere, the next he's canceling security patrols. There's no telling what crazy whim will spur him on next. I've devoted my life to protecting the General and helping the Pact. That's why I need to find out what's wrong with him. Maybe you can help me? The General ordered me to stay out of his quarters on the lower level. He's never done that before, and I want to know what he's hiding. He's posted a guard, but if you can get past him and search the room, maybe you can find out what's going on? Keep an eye out for anything suspicious. Something's not right here. I won't rest until we figure it out. The General accused me of being a spy. If I'm caught snooping around, he'll arrest me. I can't very well protect the fort while I'm locked in a cell, can I? Well, I do know that the guard watching the General's quarters, Defender Furen, hasn't been paid lately. Maybe you can use that,
Move along. There's nothing to see here. Look somewhere else. These are the General's private quarters. He doesn't allow visitors. My family back in Mournhold needs the gold. All right. Here's the key to his locked furniture. Just hurry it up before we both get caught.
You've got a look in your eye like you're onto something. Don't let me keep you.
Captain Deronil, at your service. A moment is all I can spare, I'm afraid. The General is already greatly displeased with me. I wish I knew. I've always served dutifully, followed the will of the Tribunal, and defended the fortress with honor. I've even been enforcing the General's nonsensical orders, usually against my better judgment. I am a soldier, loyal to my house and the Ebonheart Pact. I am sworn to obey my superiors without question. I don't have the luxury of questioning orders, no matter how suspect. If I'm to be executed, so be it. Until then, leave me to my duty.
How goes your investigation? Any luck? The ruins by the river? The general had them sealed off and commanded that the place was off limits. Curiouser and curiouser. We need to find out more about the general's retainer, this Durel Gilveni. Why did the general send him into the ruins? And who are those others the note refers to, I was hoping you'd say that. If I disappear, someone might notice and raise an alarm. The entrance to the ruins is down by the river, beyond the mess tent. If you find anything of significance, take it directly to Captain Valak.
Yeah, I have my mic off. What a surprise.
Now!
To the side!
Hey, over here! Help me! Thank the three! You don't look like one of these mad Morborn cultists. I'm Sir Riven, a soldier from the fort. I might have crept down to the river to enjoy a quiet drink away from my superiors. Well, don't look at me like that. Anyway, these stupid cultists grabbed me. Next thing I knew, I was locked in here. One of those Morborn must have the key. And one more thing. One of them was carrying around a creepy Daedric book when they brought me in. They took it into the lower tunnels. If you get the book, I could use it to explain my absence.
Now! To the side!
Don't kill me! Someone help! I saw what you did to my fellow Maulborn. I don't want to end up like the others out in the Great Hall. We're the Maulborn. You can't order us around. We control your general. We control your fortress. You're too late to stop us this time. All right, don't kill me. I'll tell you what I know. The real general is dead. Sacrificed in the name of our great mistress, Magistrix Vox. We called forth a Daedric entity to replace him. The simulacrum wears his shape. It's a Dremora. It's here, in one of the chambers below. It visits the general's corpse there every few hours to maintain his form. Please, I've told you everything I know. Spare me.
Yeah, might as well. Shut up, cat. My god, you're stupid.
Disobeyed my orders for the last time. You're stronger than these Maulborn idiots. Morrowind should be laid waste. Vox will break this land. Enough! I will drag you back to oblivion with me.
You're back! Did you get the key and the book? Oh, that's a relief. Now get me out and give me the book. I need to report in to Sergeant Marl. Maybe you could put in a good word for me? Tell him how brave I was? What? After all we've been through? Fine, fine, I'll deal with Sergeant Marl myself. If you can't say something helpful, just don't say anything at all.
I should, but no.
Move! Flank now!
Saravin here has told me an interesting tale. Is he telling the truth? He says you were involved. That's more in line with the Saravin I know than the tale he told me. You did well by telling me the truth. I'll deal with Saravin. Hey, you nixhound!
I'll have it done right away, Sarah.
I hope you fall into a pit of guardung.
You hear about Master Selos? Poor bastard got it in his sleep. They're still looking for the guy that did it. Just goes to show that...
She's no longer there.
Where have you been? Where's the General? Of course. The General's madness, the strange sounds coming from the ruins. It all makes sense now. We were so blinded by protocol we couldn't see it. I'll assume command immediately and send troops to deal with the Maulborn. Thank you. Just like a headstrong Nord to throw protocol to the wind. Perhaps we could all learn from her. Excuse me, my friend. I believe I have an officer to promote. Ah, Stormcrag. Good timing. Come here.
Sorry, Captain. Didn't mean to eavesdrop.
News of the General's death will spread quickly. We must maintain order.
More Dark Elf discipline and protocol? That's what caused this mess.
That's why I want to appoint you as my aide and advisor, so our discipline doesn't blind us again.
Me? Yes, I'd be happy to help keep the fortress on track.
Nice. That actually is somewhat important. you look to be fully... Movement speed is actually... I don't want to take away another offense. I'll keep it like that for now. F for charge. Wow, this now is taken care of. Now to go up there. Yep, once that's done, it's probably one more mission over here. And...
Gavin's watch would have been overrun if you hadn't been there.
Actually, I'm going to end it here so I can see about getting dinner. Oh, I'll be back, probably within an hour or so, if nothing happens. Stay safe, all.